Hi guys, I'm live. I'm here for the Daily Shred with Shredder X, episode number 6. And this is the Beast Essential Oil from Aromaaz International. And feast with the Beast and get your kicks with Beast 666. And I'm amazed at Aromaaz International because Aromaaz International makes good sense. So this is my Aromaaz International comb, basically, my Beast comb. I put a little bit of the oil on my comb. I put it on my hand first, I guess. It came in a tube. It came in a KY jelly tube, but it's actually the Beast oil inside of it. So I'm going to put some on my comb, and then comb it in my hair. I like how it does my hair. I like how it feels, and it feels and looks thicker when I use this oil. So if you're out there, Belinda, if everything's okay, I love you. Okay, so I comb it back to front first with my right hand first. This is my little combing routine. It works for me. I have Asperger's syndrome, so sometimes routine is helpful because it gives me something to fall back on instead of the sometimes chaotic things, you know, in this world and life, you know. So left and now right, backward. See, it does my hair very well. I think it's Biz that remarked that my hair looks thicker with it when I use the Beast in my hair. This is the third time I've used it. And three is a cool number. It's kind of a number of emphasis and stuff like that. So this is I'm combing the Beast essential oil into my hair. And now the back, I go down in the back, right and then left. And then it gets the oil in my hands, which gets it on my guitar and my strings. So that's okay with me, you know. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So I got it in my hands too. So I love you guys. Let's just rock and do the shredding thing today. I had said, and I meant it, that I had a breakthrough where I visualized the scales that I play very well now, and I have ways of visualizing them. I'd like to share that with you guys, because that's kind of what I do. I share things. I don't really hold things back. Okay. Look at that. My hands are kind of slippery from the oil, but hey, you know, right? Sound alone with the amp on clean, basically. It's a different sound with the distortion of the amp and the Raderator, and it's a different sound with the amp on clean and with the Raderator. So here's how I visualize scales. Okay, you guys are like, what is he talking about, and what's going on here? Well, let's just start with the basic key of A. Minor or C major. There's one scale that fits both. It's the A natural minor scale to start. You start with A natural minor or C major. And it's a simple fingering. That's the first 6 notes of an A natural minor scale. Whole half, the 2 adjacent strings. And then for the C major scale, it's just right up here. So that's half whole on 2 adjacent strings. So what you have is if you play it, the moderator said, if you play a G major scale starting on E a lot, it'll sound like E minor. But if you play an E minor scale starting on G a lot, it'll sound like G major. Well, it depends on which note you emphasize. And also, there's one other detail too. So let's start with C major, right here. It's as in C and all the notes are natural. I emphasize A. And on top of that, if I raise the G in the A scale to G sharp, it emphasizes the A even more because of the G sharp leading into the A. So it's it's not completely just emphasizing which note you do, because that just it becomes a modal thing, and it could be just very ambiguous. But if you raise the seventh from a minor seventh to a major seventh when you're playing the A natural minor scale, it becomes you have a G sharp for the seventh. Then all of a sudden you have an A harmonic minor scale, which really sounds like A minor. It's not just starting on a certain note or another, or emphasizing a certain note or another. It's also changing the notes in the scale to emphasize certain qualities. So if you raise the G sharp, it really sounds like an A minor scale instead of just in the sixth note of C major scale. So there you can play scales better when you visualize them. It helps your fingers, it helps your mind, it helps your sound. You tell me these are related, but they sound different and they start on different notes. So then I want to continue further. I want to say that, let's say, go back to C major. If I flat the sixth, which I can show you how I visualize that, you get a C harmonic major scale. I like the sound of that. It's a nice sound. All I did was flat the sixth from an A to an A flat. That's a C harmonic major scale. It's actually the negative harmony and the negative harmony to what would be a G harmonic minor scale. Just trust me on that. If you play a G harmonic minor scale down, it's the same note. It's the same interval patterns as a C harmonic major scale played up. So they're related by negative harmony, and they're reciprocals. But of those two scales, G harmonic minor and C harmonic major are reciprocal. They're negative harmonies of each other. More things I want to do. Now I want to go back to the A thing, and I want to make it A Dorian for a second. A Dorian has a major six instead of a minor six. The natural A and natural minor scale has. So let's go to A Dorian for a second. Raise the seventh in A Dorian, which that finally gives you an A melodic minor scale, if you can believe that. Tricky with the fingers because it sounds weird and weird fingering, but that's an A melodic minor scale. Okay, then there's a couple more. There's like one more trick I want to do. Yeah, that was good. So that's an A. So the A Dorian becomes an A melodic minor when you raise the seventh. G sharp. But this time you have a major six, so you have an F sharp instead of an F, so it becomes an A melodic minor scale. Of course, move that all around in different keys and all that, but right now I'm just sticking with the basic position, one position at a time. Now I'm going to go back to the C major scale. You can also get a C melodic minor scale by flatting the third of the C major scale. That gives you an E flat instead of an E. So now you have flat the third, flat the third, flat the third, and do this. Yeah, I C melodic minor scale. It's a major scale with a flat third. That's a cool way of looking at the melodic minor scale also. You can think of it as a Dorian mode with a raised seventh or a major scale with a flat third. Move them all around in different keys, and just visualize all those little alterations. You know? Just move it around all over the neck, and just visualize what you're doing, and you can do it linearly too. Visualize it just on one string linearly. Let's say I'm on the high E string. Let's say I start with an E major scale. That's E major. Let's slap the 6 for an E harmonic major. Let's flat the third for a melodic minor. That's an E melodic minor, just flatting the third. Of the E major scale. Now let's do a E natural minor scale. Let's raise the 7th for an E harmonic minor scale. Let's make E Dorian, which raises the 6th of E natural minor scale. Let's raise the 7th of that to make it E melodic minor scale. Dorian with a raised 7th. You can do it linearly, you can do it in position, you can do all kinds, you can do 5th string root scales, you can do 6th string root scales, you can do it in any note you start on, anywhere on the neck, on any of the strings on the neck, and just, if you visualize the patterns and understand it, you can just play anything you want, anywhere on the neck, anytime. Clear now that I visualize better. I can play clear and I play with more conviction and feeling. This is just a better feeling of play slow sometimes. Clearly until I started visualizing it better, you know? That's the solo to Rocket to the Night with Reese. Scale and 4 octaves. Dorian going in 4 octaves. Better. So let's try it again. E drawing mode in 4 octaves. My scale. Oh, I'll go a little longer. G minor triad to B flat major triad to C major triad, and then I did a D minor triad and then back to the G minor triad. I like the sound of thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm just going to chat here for a second. I really like, I like when people comment and come in from other countries, like people have commented from France and Germany, and I think someone commented from Brazil, and I think that's really cool to reach other countries with my thing. I'd love to go to Europe myself. I'd love to see Mozart's piano. I'd love to see Jim Morrison's grave in Paris, France, which might be my dad. So thank you guys for joining me. And I just wanted, like I said, I just wanted to show you how I visualize scales. And it helps me play smoother, and it helps me. Visualization can only help you with your music. They say Mozart saw the music. I'm not saying I'm Mozart, of course, but he saw something. He visualized it as a feeling, and I think that's a cool thing to do for anybody, for all of us. Love you guys. Peace, rock and roll.